just so you're aware, there was a real story. Something really happened in my family past. So this isn't just any garden variety malediction. I own it now. As in, who owns it now? I do. So don't you mention the exploited weaknesses and passes in the middle of the night, intrusions into the bone of your skull. Don't mention it or you'll owe me. Perhaps you're familiar with this concept of owing, of debt. You may have heard of those kids whose parents maybe never made them go to the museums enough when you're petite. Poor things. And so there's a power vacuum of sorts when it comes to their cultural education. And as you'd expect, it's the corporate num-nums, like me, who end up filling that void. That's just the forces of our reality, of course. So you may have heard a bunch of these kids playing the genocide simulator game. In fact, it's been optioned to a film, optioned to a series. It's optioned to, and well, you know, that's because one of my relatives, she was actually immured in one of those structures. We're not sure if it was a punishment for something or more of a sacrifice situation, but she was actually confined and couldn't leave and maybe cannibalize others, we don't know. But she died, and we own rights to the genocide simulator game. Maybe you've played it. Walking along line and raise your arms a bit like Scarecrow. They all had names at one point. They all had names. Again, remember what happens to you if you bring it up as your own. Like, oops, we're gonna have to get the nasty paperwork involved. Sorry. But I can tell that you girls are really upright in the manner, which tells me you wouldn't be here by choice were it up to you. No, you'd be doing something really refined, really gentle, with a tendency towards the selfless and charitable.
My doggy dog is chronically ill. He was born with a liver too big for his tiny body. He needs so many operations. My teeth hurt, and the back.
You know, in China, there was a century of humiliation.
Oh wow, a whole century.
For me, it's like all 100 years of it, all in an instant. And then just enough of a reprieve for me to forget. And then when it hits me again, I'm twice the fool.
Twice the fool?
What?
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 What? Forgive her, madame. She's an echolalic, inveterate. But we're looking towards funding research to find a cure.
Cure. I am so sorry. I don't carry cash. This is part of my problem, my overprivileged myopic worldview.